Imagine this. आप इंटरव्यू या IELTS स्पीकिंग टेस्ट में बैठे हैं. पहले एक दो सवाल आसान था. Tell us about yourself. What are your greatest strengths? What kind of food do you most enjoy eating? But then, वो कुछ सवाल पूछते हैं जिसके बारे में आपने कभी नहीं सोचा. आपका माइंड ब्लैंक हो जाते हैं. कोई शब्द नहीं आते हैं. बस हो गया आपका इंटरव्यू. फेल हो गया. आप कुछ नहीं हो सकता. या हो सकता है. Hey there, I'm Sarah from Gateway, and on today's video, we're talking about what you can do in those scariest of moments when you don't know what to say next in English. The first thing to do when this happens is to take a deep breath and relax. This happens to everyone. And often feelings of panic or failure can make the moment much worse. Because instead of thinking what you really want to say next, your brain is taken up thinking, this person I'm speaking with must think I'm an idiot. I'm a failure. You're not a failure, and you are not an idiot. Being unsure of what to say next happens to everyone. And it even happens in your first language. You just don't notice when it's happening in your first language because we use fillers. Fillers are words that you use to keep talking while thinking about what you want to say next. So instead of saying, we use words or phrases to fill the gap while we're thinking about what to say next. What are some of these common fillers in English? I'm glad you asked. Here are 5 words or phrases you can use to fill the gap while you're thinking about what to say next. One really common word to use as a filler is well. Well, well, well. It's just a single word. But when used as a filler, well can give you just those couple seconds to think. It can be used at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. Well, I'd like to study in Delhi. You should probably order, well, at least one more pizza. If well just doesn't give you enough time to think, you can use the phrases I guess or I suppose. Both of them give you time to think while making it clear that you are a little unsure of your answer. If I were in that situation, I guess I'd want to talk to my manager first. I suppose 10 would be enough. An even longer phrase to say is, let me think. इस phrase से आप directly बता रहे हैं कि आपको थोड़ा सा सोचना है. इतना लंबा गैप इसके बाद नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, लेकिन आप 1-2 सेकंड बोल के सोच सकते हैं. Let me think. I'd definitely like to go to Goa. You can also give an indirect compliment while giving yourself time to think. You can say, that's an interesting question, or that's a good question. इससे आप इंटरव्यूअर को बता रहे हैं कि उनकी क्वेश्चन इतना अच्छा है, इतना गहरा है कि आपको सोचना पड़ेगा आंसर के बारे में. That's an interesting question. I do think celebrities have a lot of influence. In the same way, you can say, I've never thought about that before. This tells your interviewer that you need to consider some new information or a new point of view before you answer. I've never thought about that before. Did the chicken or the egg come first? शायद आप जानते हैं आप क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आपको सोचना है कि कैसे बोलना सही लगेगा. You know that your opinion might be unpopular, or you want to phrase something carefully so you don't hurt someone's feelings. In this situation, you can say, how can I put this? This tells your listener that you are thinking carefully about your words before you answer. How can I put this? I don't think that's the best outfit you could wear. But what about that scariest of situations? When the question is so difficult, when it's a topic you've never thought about, and one filler word isn't enough. Don't worry. If just one of these phrases doesn't give you enough time to think, you can use more than one. Well, I've never thought about it before, but I guess people's fashion choices do say a lot about them. But you want to be careful not to use too many fillers. Otherwise, it sounds like you came unprepared. Fillers are not a substitute for preparing for your interview, doing all you can to improve your vocabulary, and practicing your answers. If you need some ideas on improving your vocabulary so that you are confused less about what to say, check out our video on ways to learn new words. You guys, I love hearing from you in the comments. Please tell us below about a time you experienced this scary moment of being unsure what to say next. I'll post below too and tell you about a time that I was at a loss for words when I was studying Hindi. As we end today's lesson, I'm going to give you a few questions that might appear on an IELTS speaking exam. Pause the video and practice answering each question out loud. Use one filler in each of your answers. I think you'll find that they're not such scary questions when you have some fillers to help you out. Tell us in the comments below what fillers you used. Happy practicing! I'll see you next time.